Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton. We are outside fire station number 5 in Idaho Falls, and this is Sally and Brindley. Sally sent me an email a few days ago, and that'll explain why we're here and why I have a big thing of candy. So, Sally, what happened?
Well, I was headed into town from Shelley, and I was picking up parade candy for this one. She was in the parade, the Iona Day parade, the following day, and unfortunately, a lady had blown through the stop sign and hit my car, which put me into a telephone pole, and needless to say, it was super scary. There were so many awesome EMTs and policemen and so many awesome people, 2 in particular.
So you went to the hospital, they took you to the hospital.
Yeah, I was probably talking too much. I had a neck brace on. I couldn't move my neck. I was afraid I had broke it. And so anyway, I was making small talk, and I just had mentioned that I had 3 kids, and the other gentleman in the ambulance had mentioned he had 3 kids, and I said I was headed into town to get parade candy because Brindley had the parade the following day. Anyway, needless to say, I didn't get the candy, but I got to the hospital, and they, while I was getting CAT scans and x-rays and stuff, they had dropped off a big bag of candy for Brindley, and left it with the nurse, and the nurse brought it in. And so anyways,
That's awesome.
It was way awesome.
So these 2 EMTs went and took care of your candy after you were in a crash.
Right.
Brindley, what did you think when you heard that these guys did that for you? I think it was pretty cool. Yeah. So what we've done is we've gotten them some candy. 220 pieces. So
Think it's enough?
They can share it with their buddies here at the fire station. And we also are going to make a donation to the Idaho Falls Community Food Basket on behalf of the fire department. $100 from Ashley Home Store to fill up a cart of food. We're going to go drop it off on their behalf. Now the EMTs, they don't know that we're here, but we've heard that they're here because it's their shift today. So we're going to go in and thank them. And did you have a card there for them?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You ready,
Awesome.
Sally?
Yep, we're ready.
Let's go.
Okay.
Hey! How are you?
I'm good.
Are you Dan?
Yeah.
I'm Nate. Good to see you. You must be Brad.
I'm Brad, yeah.
Good to see you. Come on over here, just
Okay.
out of the sun. Do you recognize these guys?
Yes.
You
I
do?
recognize you.
Oh, I didn't know.
You see a lot of people. How do you recognize them?
I took her to the hospital.
Yeah. Do you remember them, Brad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
From what I understand, you did a little bit more than take her to the hospital, though. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. Give me your version of the events of what happened that day.
She was in an accident, and she told me that she was on the way to the grocery store to get some candy for her daughter that was in the Iona parade. So she wasn't able to make it. So we just kind of did that for her. So
You went and got her candy.
yeah.
That's awesome. And she told us just a minute ago that she got back to her room in the hospital and there was the candy.
Yep.
Well, we wanted to come and thank you for our Feel Good Friday by getting you a big bag of candy for you to share with all your firefighter friends. We also went shopping this morning and got $100 of food to donate to the community food basket on your behalf, on behalf of you and the fire department.
That's awesome. Thank you.
So, thank you, and I think they want to say a few things to you as well.
Sure. Hi. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
What do you tell them, sis?
You want to tell them?
Oh, say thank you so much for all the parade candy. We put it in the card. Thank you guys for all your service. Like, you guys went above and beyond, and it meant the world to me. There were so many awesome people to help, but you guys really went above and beyond, so thank you. That meant a lot.
Yeah, I get a hug from you.
Yeah, yes, I know. I'm supposed to have a neck brace on. I'm like,
Oh,
it's
you
too,
are? Okay.
It's too hot, but I'm truly so blessed. I am truly so blessed to, yep. Thank you guys so much.
Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton. We are in Firth today. We're about to surprise a guy who has done so much for the community. His name is Kent. Let me tell you a little bit about Kent. He's 83 years old, and he worked for Hard Times Quick Stops in Firth for 9 years. He retired a few months ago, giving him a much-needed rest from getting up before 5 a.m. 5 days a week. He has spent his life serving others. He was a teacher and a revered wrestling coach at Firth High School. He made a huge impact on the lives of thousands of youth. After his retirement, he spent time taking care of his beloved wife, who had many medical issues. He sacrificed his own health while advocating for her and taking her to medical appointments in Idaho Falls or Salt Lake City. When his dear friend of many years passed away, he made him a promise to take care of his wife. So every Friday afternoon, after working at the gas station from 5:30 to 10, he took his friend's wife grocery shopping and to get her hair done, and he mowed and took care of her lawn, all without complaint. At one point, he was working 2 jobs, his deli job, and he also cleaned the Shelley post office. Kent lost his beloved wife Enid last year. His heart was broken because of his great love for her. He still makes it a point, though, to pick up his friend and take drives around town in his old car. We would love to see Kent be honored for something in our community, as he has done so much, coaching and helping the children at good old Firth High School. Well, we want to honor and thank Mr. Birch here, as he's known to so many people here. We have some gift cards so he can go out to dinner, and also a gas card, because if he's going on these drives in his old cart right there, probably needs to fill it up. Of course, he has no idea that we're coming. Let's go see if he's home. Hello! Are you Mr. Birch?
Last time I looked, it was.
How are you? I'm Nate with East Idaho News. We didn't want to come in because we saw the beware of the dog sign. We didn't want to get bit.
Well, he's been dead quite a while.
Oh, okay. Well, we're here because somebody told us about you and how much you have done for the community.
Haven't done a thing.
Well, you coached for several years and taught, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah? And
I don't want you to break the camera.
no. So tell me how long you've lived here in Firth, Kent.
Now I gotta sit down.
Oh, yeah, have a seat. How long have you lived here?
About 57, 8 years.
Wow. And you taught for how many years?
14.
And coached for 14?
Yeah.
Then you, from what I understand, went to work at the gas station.
No, I went to work at Kraft Foods in Blackfoot.
Oh, okay. Then transitioned to the gas station.
Then out to the site
Boy.
for about 11 years out there.
And what are you doing now?
Sitting here.
How's retirement life?
Well, I retired right before Thanksgiving last year.
Yeah.
And I'd been up there for 10, 11 years.
Wow.
Gas station.
Now, you made a promise to one of your friends before he passed to take care of his wife, from what I've heard. And every Friday you used to do the grocery shopping and mow her lawn and take care of her. You still doing that?
Well, no, she passed away
Oh, okay.
about a year before my wife did.
Okay.
But yeah, every Friday we'd go up and she'd get her hair done
Good for
for
you.
about 13 years.
Well, we're here because we do a segment every week called Feel Good Friday, where we honor people in the community, surprise them like we're doing with you right now. And so we brought you some gift cards for you to go out and spoil yourself. So this is a $50 gift card that you can use at any of those restaurants. You'll have to take a little bit of a drive, but those are in Idaho Falls. And then here is a gas card that you can fill up. There's $50 on that one too. That's from East Idaho News and Ashley Home Furniture, just thanking you for what you've done in the community.
Well, I really don't think I did anything.
It's good to meet you.
Good to meet you. I hate to see my face on the news, but
You don't have to watch. Everyone
I
else
won't.
can watch.
I won't.
Yes. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton. We're outside the Sam's Club Fuel Center right now. We're about to surprise a guy who you probably know if you get gas here. His name is Ray. He's about to turn 88 years old. He works out here helping people get their gas. Ray is an original Idaho Falls product. He was born here, he was raised here. In fact, he owned the A&W restaurant on 17th Street for about 13 years. So if you ever went in there and got a burger or a root beer, you probably met Ray. He's done a lot over the course of his life. His family loves him, his customers love him, and we love him. We're gonna go thank him for all he's done before he retires. He's retiring in just a few days. As I said, he's 88 years old. So we're gonna send him to dinner and to the movies on behalf of Ashley Home Store. He just got into work. His shift just started. Let's go surprise him. We're looking for Mr. Cook.
My name is Ray Cook. Mr. Cook's out in the Taylor Cemetery.
Well, I hope you're not out there. How are you? I'm Nate.
Hiya, Nate.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. I see you all the time on the telephone.
Well, on your telephone? Good. I'm glad you watch us. We're here for you today because we heard that you're getting close to retirement.
I certainly am.
How many days?
Well, about 13 days and 10 days, that's about 23 days.
23 days. So
Yeah.
going in July, and you're 88.
I'll be 88 on the 9th of July.
Well, happy early birthday.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Now, some people might recognize you because you, from what I understand, had the first A&W restaurant in Idaho Falls?
No.
Oh.
I car hopped at the first A&W in Idaho
Okay.
Falls when I was about 10 years old, and gravel driveways, root beer was a nickel, hamburgers was a quarter.
Yeah.
You know,
I miss
great
those
time.
days.
Yes.
Yeah. But you went from A&W to where?
Well, I went from A&W to set pins in the bowling alley when I was a sophomore in high school. Went to Ford Johnson Oil Company, working in his gas station.
Okay. And you've made it full circle back at the gas station here at Sam's
I
Club.
worked there for Ford Johnson for a while. Then I managed the service station for a while. And then in about 1960, a new Shell service station was built just west of Smitty's. Smitty's wasn't there yet. And I decided I'd go in business for myself. And I had that for 3 years, and then they moved out. And I was able to lease the Conoco service station at First and Holmes. And I was there until 78. Conoco left, and then I got the A&W franchise that I hopped cars for.
Oh, that's where it came into play,
That's
where you
where it come
owned it.
back.
Okay.
And it was right here on 17th Street for 18 years. And then my landlord wanted more money than I'd pay him. We argued for 2 years, and then he evicted me. And so I was retired for 2 weeks, and I knew the people here at Sam's. And I said, "You got something for an old man?" And they said, "Sure." And then I got older, and I've been here 14 and a half years now.
Oh my word, what a history. Idaho Falls is running through your veins.
Right.
You are part of our city. Well, somebody emailed us and said you should go honor Mr. Cook. We won't call you that though. Ray.
Ray, yeah. That's
Ray.
Hey, Ray. Everybody says, "Hey, Ray."
Hey Ray. Hey Ray. Go honor him and thank him for all he's done for our community. You've been a lot of places. You've met a lot of people.
Oh, a lot of people.
You've always got a smile here when people come and get their gas. So we got you some gift cards.
Oh, that's amazing.
An early retirement gift. Do you like the movies?
My wife likes the movies.
Okay, well, good.
But I will accompany her.
Go accompany her. There's enough on there for popcorn and a lot of drinks and snacks, and then take her to dinner beforehand. If you like steak or chicken.
That's our favorite.
That's
right there.
We're good. Well, we must have known.
Yeah.
So thank you for what you've done. Best of luck in retirement. And
Well, thank you.
We'll miss seeing you around here, but know that you're going to be happy.
Well, I'll still patronize this place. Yeah.
Yeah. Just don't end up in the cemetery with the other Mr. Cook.
I
Okay?
am not. You know, I count my blessings every morning because of my health. I've had open heart surgery in '99, both legs replaced, both shoulders worked on. I've had 16 big operations, but here I am on my feet every day and going. I count my blessings for my health.
Oh, good for you.
And I have a wife that takes care of me. She says she's the one that keeps me young. And I don't know whether 88's young or not, but
Hey, it's young
but
to
I
me.
think, well, I really feel good, and I appreciate you guys,
Well, good.
and I appreciate my boss that's standing back behind you too. I haven't talked to him very much since he became the boss here, but he's always got a smile on his face, and that energizes
That's great.
me.
We heard he's the best boss in the world.
Well, what I've seen of him, he's really a good boss.
Happy Friday, everybody. You know what that means. It's time for Feel Good Friday. I'm Nate Eaton. We are in Ammon today. We're about to surprise a guy named Mike. Mike is doing something not only for himself, but for future generations. He hopes to change the world with a study he's participating in. He has a disease, or a type of muscular dystrophy called Pompe. It's extremely rare, and he has volunteered to participate in a study, a clinical study, that will hopefully, eventually, find a cure for this type of muscular dystrophy. He goes down to Salt Lake City several times a year for treatment, for tests, all in hopes that future generations won't have to deal with what he has had to put up with. I want to read to you a little bit about what one of Mike's neighbors told us. He struggles to stand and walk, but he volunteered to be a trial patient for this new therapy, which has taken a ton of time, fatigue, and mental exhaustion. Mike truly is a hero not only to the Pompe community, but to Idaho Falls. He recently retired and moved here with his wife. They have no ties to the area, but what really sets Mike apart is his true charity toward everyone. He has brought dinner to my family multiple times. He's a huge gardener. He shares his crops with the neighborhood, and every single week he will wheel the trash cans from the street back to the houses. Remember, he can't walk very well, so he goes out around with his scooter, attaches the trash can to the scooter, and then pulls it back to the home. Why? Because he's an incredible human being. He has extreme dedication to being a good neighbor, not just literal neighbors, but dedication to the medical community itself. Well, we want to thank Mike for all he's doing, and we really just want to meet this incredible guy. We've got some gift cards thanks to Ashley Home Furniture. We have $50 to some local restaurants, also a $50 Amazon card. Let's go. You must be Mike.
I am.
How are you?
Fine, thanks.
I'm Nate with East Idaho News.
Yeah, how you doing?
You were told a package was coming or something? Well, we're not a package. We're just here because somebody nominated you for our Feel Good Friday segment.
Get out of here.
Not kidding. Apparently you're known around the neighborhood for bringing in garbage cans.
Yeah, well, we do that, sure.
Yep.
I'm retired, nobody else is, so.
And you recently moved to Idaho Falls.
We did, 2 years ago.
What brought you here?
Retirement.
Yeah?
Yeah, we lived in Vegas, so we did the opposite.
You came where it was cold.
Yeah, everybody goes down south and we go, let's come up here.
Yeah.
I used to work up here, so around the area.
Okay, so you knew it, Eastern Idaho.
Right, right.
So tell me a little bit about how you get these garbage cans up and back, because from what I understand, you have a muscle condition.
Yeah, I have a form of muscular dystrophy.
Okay.
So I got on my scooter, and there you go. I just hang on to them and put them up to people's. I didn't think anybody noticed. I mean, I figured they'd notice when their can was up, but whatever, so yeah.
That's cool. So you just want to help out, and that's what you do.
Yeah, you just do stuff for your neighbors. Yeah, exactly. I'm here, so.
And you're also helping with a treatment, from what I understand, a trial that
I'm in a clinical trial, correct, at the University of Utah.
And that will hopefully change the Pompe disease? Is that what
It's Pompe disease,
Pompe.
Pompe.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called late onset Pompe disease, and what it is it's a gene replacement therapy, and I was infused with the gene on September 1st of last year, and so it's working because some of my values are going into the normal range, which they've never been, and I'm able to build muscle. I'm doing physical therapy to see if I can build muscle, and I'm building muscle. I'm gaining weight. It's science fiction, gift from God.
Oh,
absolutely.
my Lord. Could you imagine if this is the game changer?
Oh, it is a game changer. They found they had great success with cystic fibrosis, and I looked online, and I had done a clinical trial in the past with Duke University, and they did a 3-person trial with it, and there was an infusion that I took that I've been taking for 12 years, and I was able to come off that with this therapy. So,
wow.
Yeah, so then they monitor me, and yeah.
Good for you. Well, someone close who we won't name really thinks the world of you, and so we wanted to come and thank you for what you do for our community. We got you some gift cards.
Wow, that's awesome.
You can go with your wife out to dinner, any of those restaurants there, and then you can do some shopping on Amazon if you've heard of that.
Great. Oh, sure.
Yes.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, right.
That's right.
Well,
So
thank you
great.
for what you do, Mike, and it's so good meeting you. And
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
these guys thank you too.
That's great. I appreciate it.
Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton. We are in Pocatello today, about to surprise a guy named Robert. Robert runs a nonprofit program that provides youth of our community a chance to build their own bikes, as well as build bikes for others by teaching them how to build them. He spends the time with these kids every weekend on Saturdays, building bikes and doing community service. He's a positive role model on these young kids, and he is always putting others before himself. His organization is called Big Brother Lowriding. I believe that Robert deserves a Feel Good Friday. That's an email we got about Robert. We've done some little research, and Robert apparently has been doing this for about 10 years now. He admits that he's had a rough life. He served time for committing crimes, but he's tried to turn his life around by giving back to his community. And today, we want to give back to Robert. Now, I think he's actually outside working on a bike right there. I think that's him. We haven't met before. We're gonna go surprise him and thank him for what he's done. We have some gift cards from Ashley. We got him a gift card to Amazon and also a gift card that he can go out to dinner and enjoy himself, go out with his wife or his girlfriend, and let's go surprise him for Feel Good Friday. How you doing? Good. We're looking for Robert. That's you? Dude, that's a nice bike. I'm Nate with East Idaho News.
How's it going?
Good to see you. So are you restoring this, or?
Oh, just one of my builds. I'm just trying to bring it out. I had it in the basement, so it's covered in dust and stuff, and I'm trying to get it ready for this weekend. So on Saturdays we cruise.
Do you? Well, we're actually here because I'm with East Idaho News, and someone wrote us an email saying that you've been running this bike lowrider club for a little while. Yeah, tell me about that.
It's a nonprofit organization. We work with the homeless, less fortunate, and the people in need, but I work with juvenile probation and kids that are kind of in and out of trouble, and it's been going on about 10 years now. So on Saturdays we do a community program where we go and we ride around with the equipment to go do cleaning, like we clean the tunnel, we go to local businesses, try to clean up all the trash, ride around town, pick up trash. But I have a backyard full of bikes that when I worked at Salvation Army, I had a lot of homeless people that needed transportation around town. So what we would do is just build them bikes and give them to them, and I don't charge nobody.
Oh, dude, that's nice. So do you give the bikes to the kids too?
Yeah.
They need a bike?
The kids in my club, we build lowrider bikes. So like the organization that surrounding it is we build for anybody. Mm-hmm. So it's from children up to adults. But for them personally, they build bikes like this.
So what got you started? Why did you decide to do this?
Well, when I was younger, I was a foster kid. So I went through a lot of different homes and stuff, but my freedom was a bike. So then like at a portion of becoming an adult, I kind of went down the wrong path for a while. And then when I got corrected and got straight, me and my brother-in-law had talked about it, and he had just got off parole and wanted to do good too. Mm-hmm. We thought about what we could do for the community and for the kids. Well, at that point in time, I was working at Salvation Army, and I had one lowrider bike that I was riding, and I seen this kid, and he kept on talking to me about wanting my bike. And I got to know him and found out his situation, and then decided to build him a bike. And now, 10 years later, he just graduated high school, and he's still in the club. And we've been through about 10 kids. Most of the kids are still in the club, but some of them are pre-adults now, 23, 24 years old.
Oh, that's amazing. How many bikes do you think you've given out over the years?
At least 100 or more.
Wow.
Yeah, at least.
Well, we wanted to thank you. We do a segment called Feel Good Friday. We partner with Ashley, the furniture store. Yeah. So we got you some gift cards for all you've done. There's a gift card to Amazon. Okay. And then we want you to go to dinner and enjoy. You can take whoever you want. Enjoy some steak.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for what you do.
Thank you, and I appreciate the person that nominated me. That's cool.
Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton, and we are in Archer today, about to surprise a guy named Dan Williams. And if you've been associated with 4-H at all in any of the counties around Madison County, you likely know Dan. He is the auctioneer. In fact, I've been told that he's been doing this for 15 years at the 4-H sales, helping the kids who raise these animals find new owners for the animals and helping the kids raise a little bit of money. Not only that, but he has done sheep, steer, and horse groups. He also is a teacher, and he helps teach kids the responsibility of getting up every morning, feeding the animals, feeding them at night. And I guess his motto is that we don't have kids to help raise our livestock. we have livestock to help raise our kids. So Dan is very involved in the community with his teaching job in Rigby, also working with the 4-H groups, and with fair season coming up, we figured now would be the perfect time to surprise Dan and thank him for what he's done for our community. So we've got a $50 gift card to a couple of restaurants that he and his wife can go out to eat. Also $50 to Amazon courtesy of Ashley Home Store. We understand Dan might be home right now. His wife messaged me and said, you gotta hurry. He's anxious to get to town. So let's go surprise him. How's it going? You must be Dan. And are you Candy? Has she been stalling to keep you from going into town? Yeah?
Are you Nate Eaton?
I'm Nate Eaton. Good to see you. We've been trying to come out to you for, actually, I first heard about you back in 2020. Someone sent me an email about your active involvement with 4-H. How long have you been doing that?
Oh, 10 years or 15, I don't know.
And what do you do?
Well, I've been a horse 4-H leader and a sheep 4-H leader. My kids have gone through that program, so.
And do you still do it?
No, my youngest is in FFA now, so I could quit.
Okay, but is it, forgive my ignorance if this is the same thing as being the auctioneer?
Well, that's a little different. I sell the 4-H market sales for each county, not all of them, but 3 or 4 around here.
So do you talk really fast like an auctioneer?
I can.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But you also do other things to help the community. You teach in Rigby, don't you?
Yeah, at the Rigby High School.
And what do you teach?
I'm a computer teacher, Microsoft Office programs and web design and a little bit of programming.
Well, I mentioned that I got an email about you in 2020 from someone, and then I got another one in 2021, and then just the other day I got a third email saying, please do something for Dan, because he does so much for the community.
I don't do anything.
Yeah, well, you do. So here's what we did. For Feel Good Friday, we wanted to send you and your wife to dinner. You can pick any of those restaurants.
All right.
And then you can do some shopping on Amazon too.
Perfect.
We figured the timing was great with the fairs coming up with 4-H and school starting again, that this would be the perfect time to honor you.
Well, thank you.
And also, I heard your wife makes quilts and gives them away, or
Well,
did
she
that
does
a
do
time
that.
or two.
She has tons of them, yeah. Yeah, talk to her.
Get the spotlight on her. Well, both of you, we're glad that you're in our community, so
Well,
thank you.
thank
Hey everybody, I'm Nate Eaton. It is time for Feel Good Friday. I'm in Rexburg today at the Madison County Fair. You can see behind us, it's been a bunch of days of fun for the kids who have raised their animals, and we'll soon be selling them. There's also the vendors and the food vendors, which everybody loves. I want to tell you about a woman who's been helping out here with the fair. Her name is Natalie. I got an email about her, and I want to tell you what she's done. It says that Natalie Munz runs the Home Arts Building. She's brought the fair into the current century. She's served on the fair board for years, has grown the fair from a population of 2,500 to almost 20,000 people who visit the fair every year here in Madison County. She's actively involved to make sure that this fair goes off without a hitch. We're going to surprise her for Feel Good Friday and thank her what she's done for the community. I have a few gift cards here to Amazon and a restaurant gift card. Now, she thinks she's coming over to talk to me just about the fair, but we're going to surprise her during the interview. So I'm here with Natalie. Natalie, how long have you been helping out here at the fair?
I've been helping out for about 5 years. I've been on the fair board. This is my 2nd year.
And what do you do?
Just make sure that everyday operations run smoothly. I'm actually in charge of the Home Arts Building, which is just right behind us, and enter everybody into those divisions and get everything running smoothly there.
And from what I understand, a number of people involved in the fair has really grown over the past 3, 4, 5 years.
Yeah, our numbers have increased significantly, doubled in some areas and tripled in other areas. We've doubled and almost tripled the amount of vendors that we have here. Last year we didn't have very much, or we had a lot of green space open. This year we don't, so we have a ton of new vendors this year. And volunteers, we've had a lot of people come out and help us, and yeah, it's really grown tremendously.
Well, we reached out and said, to the fair board, somebody associated with the fair, and said, can you find us a person worthy of a Feel Good Friday surprise? And they said you.
Oh, no way.
Yes. So We got you some gift cards.
Oh my gosh.
There's an Amazon gift card and a gift card you can go anywhere on there. There's $50 on that
Oh my
one.
gosh.
Because you apparently put in hundreds of hours over the years to make this happen for the community.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, I love the community. They're great. It's a great place to live, and I just love doing it. So I appreciate that. That's very sweet.
So we're going to put this up on Friday, and the fair goes through Saturday.
Yes,
so
correct.
people can still come out if you're watching.
Yes, we have lots of food, lots of free events, lots of nightly events. Yeah, lots of different things.
Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton. Today we are in Ammon about to surprise a young man named William. Now, I heard about William from one of you who saw William last Friday night during a big windstorm and the rainstorm that blew in. He was at Thunder Ridge High School walking his dog, picking up trash that was being blown all over the place. Well, the person that emailed him said that one of the big porta potties at Thunder Ridge High School blew over. And as most of us would do, we probably would have watched it blow over and then moved on with our life, but not William. He actually went over, lifted up the porta potty, and then braced it against a retaining wall so that it would not fall over again. Then he proceeded to pick up trash. And the person that emailed me actually took photos of William. You can see him here in action moving that porta potty. And we want to thank him for what he's done. He obviously didn't do this for recognition, but we did some investigative work, found out his name, found out where he lives, found out that he loves Airheads, the candy, Twix bars, and Cold Stone ice cream. So we got him all of that thanks to Ashley Home Store. We also got him some gift cards to Chick-fil-A. He's home. His mom knows we're coming, but he does not. Let's go surprise him. Hi, are you William?
Yeah,
William, how you doing? I'm Nate.
I'm doing good.
What are you up to today?
I was just cleaning my room.
Cleaning your room? You were out cleaning the other night, weren't you, on Friday night?
Yeah.
Yeah, at Thunder Ridge High School. You were walking your dog, from what I understand. Tell me what happened.
I was walking my dog, and then there's this Chick-fil-A bag that was going and flying down. So I went and cleaned that up, and I just saw a bunch of plastic and stuff, and there's this divot where there's a bunch of trash. So I just walked that divot and cleaned that up. And there's this big trash can next to a church seminary thing. So I threw the trash away in the trash can.
So you were picking up all the garbage, but then didn't a porta potty blow over?
Yeah. So after I finished that, I walked over to see my brother play some football. And then the porta potty was over, and they were playing with it, seeing what was wrong. And then the coaches told them to go back and quit playing with it. And I was like, oh. So I picked it up, and I moved it to a shipping container, so it wouldn't fall over again.
How heavy was it?
It wasn't that heavy.
You're strong. You got it.
Yeah.
Well, I think you know that someone took some pictures of you doing that, and then they sent me the pictures. So we wanted to come and thank you for doing that. We do a segment every week called Feel Good Friday, where we surprise people in the community who are doing good things. So you just moved here, right?
Yeah.
Where did you move from?
Tennessee.
And what do you think of Idaho?
It's pretty cool. I mean, my grandparents live here, so that's amazing.
So you had visited here before?
Yeah, I visited here.
And you've gotten involved with the theater group?
Mm-hmm.
And we're in Newsies, right?
Yeah, IFYAC.
What role did you play?
I was a Delancey brother. I was a bad guy.
You were a bad guy. Well, you're not a bad guy in real life.
Yeah.
So here's what we do. I did some research. I heard you like Airheads. There's 80 Airheads for you to enjoy. And Twix bars, is that your favorite chocolate bar? Mm-hmm. There's a bunch of Twix bars.
Yeah.
So thank you for that. We also got you a few other things. You like Cold Stone?
Yeah,
so there's a
who doesn't like
$50 gift card to Cold Stone. And then there's some Chick-fil-A gift cards as well. Do you like Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
Good. Well, all that, I know you didn't do this to get recognition, but we did want to come and recognize you and thank you for what you're doing in our community.
Yeah. It's always fun to it was next to a church building. You can't just leave that dirty.
Right.
You gotta clean up.
There you go. Good for you. Well, good for you on cleaning up the stinky porta potty too, because a lot of people would have just walked by.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. Good luck in school this year. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
Happy Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton. Today we are in Pocatello. We're outside Big O Tires. We're about to surprise an employee in there. His name is Jose. He's worked here for about a year. Jose was born without any arms, and he has multiple sclerosis, but that has not stopped him from doing anything. He recently moved into his own house. He's living alone. He's working here full time, and I'm told that he is one of the best workers here. His coworkers love him. Customers come in just to talk with him. In fact, I asked the owner of Big O to tell me about him, and he said that Jose is a good worker with good ethics. He is not afraid of any challenge. He will do everything, even with no arms. Sometimes he's better than others who have arms, and many customers ask for Jose to help them. He is loved by many, and we've heard the same thing. So here we are. We're going to go in and surprise him, thank him for what he's done for the community and for his customers here at Big O Tires. We have some gift cards for him given to us from Ashley Furniture. We've got a gift card to Texas Roadhouse and a gift card to Amazon. Hopefully he can use that to buy stuff for his new house. Let's go surprise Jose. How are you? Good. We're looking for Jose.
That would be him.
Oh, Jose, how you doing, man?
Good, how you doing?
Good, I'm Nate with East Idaho News.
How's it going?
We didn't mean to interrupt your lunch.
Oh, no, you're good.
What do you got, roast beef? Looks
Yeah,
like roast beef.
Philly cheese.
Philly cheese.
Yes, sir.
So how long have you worked here at Big O Tires?
I want to say roughly like 10 months.
Okay. What do you like about your job?
It's pretty good. I didn't know anything about tires, and then came here and I started learning tires, oil, all the undercarriage, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
We got an email about you.
Oh, yeah?
Did I even introduce myself? I'm Nate with East Idaho News. I'm
Nice
sorry
to
if I
meet you.
didn't. Good to meet you too. So we got an email about you, about how you've made a world of difference to the customers here at Big O Tires, and that you have your work ethic is above and beyond so many of the other, not the other employees, but so many other people that could work here. What is it that gets you coming to work every day with a smile on your face?
I don't know. I like learning about tires and vehicles in general. Just learning different stuff, and because I didn't know anything, and once I got to learn about stuff, I'm like, okay, and then try to help out other people in a way, kinda. But.
So I noticed that your arms, you don't have arms. Were you born without arms? Do you mind me asking?
Yeah.
I don't want to be insensitive.
So I was born roughly like a couple weeks early, and that's how this was formed. But
you haven't let that stop you, clearly.
No, not yet.
And we heard that you just moved into your own home?
Yeah, I did. The beginning of this month, I did. So I've been living on my own for roughly about a month.
And how's that going?
Not too bad. It's pretty cool. Get a little piece of quiet every once in a while, so that's always good.
I was gonna say it's probably quiet. Maybe sometimes too much quiet?
Yeah, just a little bit sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like, oh wow. But.
Well, we wanted to come and thank you for all you've done for our Feel Good Friday segment. We partner with Ashley, the furniture store, and they asked if we would bring you these gift cards.
Oh, cool.
So there's a $50 gift card to Amazon. You can probably use that to maybe get stuff for your house.
Okay.
And it's not Jimmy John or whatever sandwich place that is, but it's Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, sweet.
You can head to dinner with whoever you want. There's $50 on that too.
There we go, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you for what you do. Looks like they want you to take them to Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah.
And what would you say to people that might need their car fixed, need new tires?
You know, just come to Big O. That's where it's at. Come talk to me, and I'll help you out.
Come and see Jose. All right, man. Good meeting you.
You as well.
Thank
nice
you.
to meet you.
Take care. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton, and we are in Pocatello today. We're about to surprise a guy named Joe, or at least I hope we're going to surprise him. We have been trying to track down Joe since last December. That's when I got an email about him and his wife, Belinda. Let me tell you a little bit about Joe. I was changed for the better because of Joe Baird. He is truly one of the noble and great ones. Joe lost his sweet wife of many years to meningitis. He later married another wonderful woman named Belinda. She suffers with multiple sclerosis, so he takes care of her with true devotion. He worked as a custodian for Highland High School for many years, taking every opportunity to teach teenagers how to work hard and build character. He currently works as a custodian at the Institute building at ISU. Cheerfully, he greets everyone who crosses his path. Joe and Belinda live very grateful. They make the most with what they have, and they make the lives of those around them better every single day. Well, we want to thank Joe and Belinda for what they've done for the Pocatello community. We've got some gift cards from Ashley Home Store. We want to send them to dinner, send them out on a date. We also got a gift card to Amazon so they can do some online shopping. We hope Joe's home right now. If he's not, we hope Belinda's home so that we can give him these gift cards and thank them for all they've done. Hi. So we're here because we got a nice email about your husband, about Joe. And all the good he's done for the community.
That's wonderful.
And okay, you're fine. What's your name, ma'am?
Belinda.
Belinda, I'm Nate. And I'm with East Idaho News.
Okay,
and
hi.
we do a segment every week called Feel Good Friday, where we like to surprise people in the community who are doing really good things.
Okay.
And someone sent us an email about Joe.
Okay.
And said he worked as a custodian at the high school, right?
He did.
And now he works cleaning the Institute building.
He does.
And he takes care of you.
He does.
And
We take care of each other.
You take care of each other, and that every time he sees a student or anybody, he has a good smile and he's just embracing.
Yes, he is.
So we wanted to come and thank him. I'm sad he's not here, but we have a gift. Can we give to you that you can pass to him?
I will.
We have an Amazon gift card. Do you guys shop online?
I do.
Do you know what Amazon is?
Oh, yeah, of course I do.
Okay, good. And then here is a gift card. He can take you to dinner to any of those places.
Oh, how wonderful. So happy to see you guys today.
Well, I know. When will he be home?
About 5.
Okay, I don't know if we'll be able to stick around, but will you please give him our best and thank him for all he's done?
You bet. Thank you.
Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton. Today we are outside Hillview Elementary School in Ammon, and I want to tell you about Mrs. Bird. She's the custodian here. She's been here 18 years full-time, but she also works several years part-time. She is 70 years old. She is still coming to work every day cleaning up poop, cleaning up vomit, cleaning up urine, cleaning up all sorts of messes that we know kids make. But not only that, in the winter time, it's particularly challenging because this is a school that has 6 different buildings, no hallways. Everybody goes outside to move between the buildings. So there's a lot of sidewalks. And Mrs. Bird is here every morning that it snows early, making sure that the sidewalks are cleared, making sure students and teachers can move from building to building. Sometimes she's here late at night. In addition to her regular duties, she gives her all for her job. In fact, the person that told us about Miss Bird said that she is the nicest person you will ever meet, and she's made a world of difference to hundreds of kids over the years, probably thousands. So we're going to thank her today for Feel Good Friday. We got her some flowers, we got her some chocolates, and we also got some gift cards so that she can go to the movies and go to dinner, all thanks to Ashley Home Store. She doesn't know we're coming today. It's the first week of school. It's going to be a great surprise. Let's go meet Miss Bird. Hello. We're looking for Miss Bird.
That's me.
That's
Am
you.
I fired?
No, you're not fired. My name's Nate and I'm with East Idaho News. How's your day going?
Busy?
Yeah? It's always busy.
It's always busy.
How long have you worked here at the school?
18 years.
18 years. And what's your favorite part of your job?
The staff and the kids.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We got an email about you from somebody anonymous who said that you are always working here to keep the school clean. In the winter, you're here early, making sure the sidewalks are cleared with snow.
Yes.
Late into the night sometimes, early mornings, and that this person said you're the most kind person they've ever met.
Wow, well, I appreciate the compliment from whoever.
Well, we wanted to come and thank you for our Feel Good Friday segment. So we got you some flowers.
Oh, thank you.
Do you like flowers?
I love them.
And this person also said you like to snack.
I do.
They sent me a list of your favorite snack foods, but we went with chocolates instead, Lindt chocolates.
Oh,
there you go.
Thank you.
And we want to send you to dinner and to the movies. So we got you some gift cards. You can choose any of those restaurants that you want on there, and then you can go see Top Gun or whatever movie you want to see.
Oh, well, thank you.
Do you have time for the movies?
Not much, but I'll make time.
You're going to have to make time. What is it that keeps you coming to work every day for 18 years?
The kids and the staff. Got to take care of my babies and my people.
Are you glad school's back in session?
Yes and no.
Yeah, I think everyone feels that way. You were probably here all summer cleaning, though, doing the deep clean, right? Is that how it works?
To all the schools, yeah. We do like 7 schools. And Pine Basin.
Well, good for you. Thank you for what you do. I know that you're impacting a lot of students.
Well, thank you.
Good meeting you.
Good meeting you.
Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton. We are in Idaho Falls today outside Brio Home Health and Hospice. I got a very touching email from a woman named Layla who wanted to tell us about a guy who works here named Terry. Terry is a transportation driver for Brio. He's done many hospice transports as well as transports for medical appointments. In April of 2020, I was in a devastating biking accident and became a paraplegic with a traumatic brain injury. To have my best recovery has required a full-time schedule of various therapists and medical appointments. With so many appointments, up to 13 a week, it would have been impossible for my husband to work full-time and transport me to my appointments. So that's when we connected with Brio. While Terry didn't transport me to every single appointment, he did transport me to several a week, including up to 3 in a day. For a person with a brain injury, there's a lot of time spent strapped in the back of a Sprinter van with a stranger in the driver's seat. I truly was safe with Terry. He could tell if I was having a good day or a bad day. Now that I can be transported in a car, he helps me get my weak leg inside. He walks or wheels me all the way inside buildings. This summer, Terry has taken me fishing a number of times. He knows everything takes longer when I'm involved, but he never complains. I set a goal to walk around the river on my birthday this summer. Because my body doesn't respond properly to heat, this had to happen late at night. I told Terry about it, and he instantly told me he would be there. My walk took over 4 hours and went until nearly 1 a.m. This was a long time for him to be on his feet, and he was up much later than he normally would be. I knew he was tired. I also knew that if I kept putting one foot in front of the other, there would be no way Terry would quit. He was there every step of the way. The one thing that touched me the most happened when I realized that a very dear friend of mine, who I hadn't seen in 8 years, was going to be in Yellowstone. Getting in my car and driving 2 hours is not the responsible thing for me to do. So with the thought, I casually told Terry that I would be unable to meet my friend. I don't think I finished my thought when Terry piped up, "When is it? I'll take you." And he wasn't taking me for work. I told him that wouldn't be necessary and I'll figure it out. Immediately, he looked straight at me and sternly said, "Are we friends?" "We are friends," and he wouldn't just sit by and see me misconnecting with my dear friend because of a brain injury. If a person has to undergo the devastation of a spinal cord injury and a traumatic brain injury, meeting a guy like Terry is good for the soul. Just knowing there is a guy out there like Terry gives me hope for the world. And we're about to surprise Terry and thank him for all that he has done. We have some gift cards. We understand he loves the Texas Roadhouse, so we got him a dinner gift card. We also got him a gift card so he can go to the movies and take one of his friends, maybe Layla or somebody else. We understand that he's here at work. They've called him in to be here. Let's go in and surprise him. We're looking for a guy named Terry.
You found him right here.
Oh, Terry.
Right here.
Hey. What did they tell you was happening today?
Nothing.
You're just here?
Yeah, I work here.
How long have you worked here?
Almost 3 years.
And what do you like about your job?
There you go.
Yeah.
No one has a cup of tea but us. Yeah.
So we got an email from someone you've been working with for, probably 2 years now. Layla?
Yeah, I've been working with Layla for 2 years.
And
no, let's see, yeah.
Maybe a little longer.
A little over than 2 years, yeah.
It was like a page and a half singing your praises. Everything you have done for her, that you have become one of her best friends.
That's true.
That you have changed her life, that you've taken her different places. After she suffered this traumatic brain injury, it was hard for her to trust people.
Yeah.
And you kind of came into her life and changed it for the good.
Well, that's good.
I imagine
that's what we're here for.
She probably has these such strong friendship with you. You probably feel the same way for a lot of the people you work with.
Oh, you bet.
Why do you do what you do?
Because that's who I am. Just try to help anybody I can. So
yeah,
make their life better if I can. So
sounds like you're doing that. And we wanted to honor you for Feel Good Friday. I understand you like Texas Roadhouse. Yeah? Well, there's a gift card to Texas Roadhouse, and when you're done eating a big meal, you can go to the movies.
Oh.
A time or two. There's some money on there.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Anything you want to say to the people watching?
Yeah, do the best you can in life. It's too short, so make the best out of it.
Hey everybody, happy Friday. Nate Eaton here at Chick-fil-A in Ammon, and we have a really fun, sweet Feel Good Friday coming up today. Lisa, you guys have a new milkshake.
We do. It is the Autumn Spice Milkshake. It's here for a limited time, just for fall. Get your boots on, get your sweater, and come get a milkshake.
And the day we're shooting this, it's kind of dreary outside, so it feels like fall. So we figured, hey, why don't we come in and buy everybody a milkshake? So should we do it, Jess?
Yes, we're gonna do it. We're gonna have Nate make the milkshake today. And this is the first milkshake that Chick-fil-A has come out with in the last 4 years. So it's super exciting. It's delicious. You need to come in and try it today.
Oh my word. So I'm gonna make these, and Ashley Home Store is buying everybody in the store a milkshake today.
Ashley Home Store?
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to do 2 pumps of our autumn spice syrup.
Ooh.
And then, yeah, it's a little strong.
Yeah.
Then it comes with our autumn spice cookie. We're gonna add our ice cream to the top. There you go. Perfect.
Is that good?
Yep.
Keep going.
Perfect. Now,
Okay.
pour it out. Awesome.
Ooh, look at that.
Now we're gonna top it with whipped cream and cherry. And a beautiful cherry.
There we go. Looks delicious. Let's go give this out. Do you guys want some free milkshakes? Autumn Spice. They're brand new. You're good? You want one? He's got to call his mom to ask. You want one, dude? Oh, sorry, I dropped your straw. There you go. Do you want a milkshake? We're giving out milkshakes today. It's the new Autumn Spice one. There you go. Have a good day. Double cherry, just for you. Hey, you guys want a free milkshake? We're giving away milkshakes today from East Idaho News. There you go. That's the new Autumn Spice one. All right, enjoy. What do you think of the milkshake? She's still drinking. Do you like it? Thumbs up? Here you go. Enjoy. Look at this. They're putting love notes to all the people that come through the drive-thru. Do you want a free milkshake? We're giving them out today. It's Autumn Spice from East Idaho News. We just want you to have a good day.
Nate.
I am.
Oh, Nate. I follow you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm like, he doesn't work
I'm working at Chick-fil-A today. Enjoy your shake. See this guy out here washing windows? He deserves a shake. Let's go give it to him. Hey man, you want a milkshake? We're giving away milkshakes. This is the brand new Autumn Spice. There you go.
That's cool.
All right.
Sweet. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, we gave away a lot of milkshakes, and the reviews are pretty positive. And we actually have a few cups that we're going to leave behind, so people that come at lunchtime can get a free shake.
Little surprise for a little Feel Good Friday.
Yeah, and if you want one, they can come and get it, right?
Yes, come and try our new milkshake.
All right, have a good weekend.
Bye.
Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton, and we are in Blackfoot today for Feel Good Friday. About to tell you an incredible story of a man who literally saved the life of a stranger just yesterday. Brad Pearson lives here at this home, and he has been working from home for several months. He has long-haul COVID, so he has a lot of exhaustion. He's recovering from COVID. He was working at his kitchen table when he heard some noise outside, and he went to the door, and there was some workers in this field. One of them called out to Brad that they needed help because the other man had collapsed and did not have a heartbeat. Well, Brad left his house, came across the street, and for several minutes did chest compressions, did CPR to keep this man alive or to try to get a pulse back while he was on the phone with 911. Now this, anytime you've done CPR, it's very exhausting. And of course, if you have chronic fatigue and issues from long-haul COVID, it's even more exhausting. But Brad was able to keep it going. The paramedics arrived, and this man survived thanks to Brad. In fact, the doctor told the man's kids that it was those chest compressions that kept the man's going, kept his heart going. Otherwise, he might not be here. It's an incredible story. We want to thank Brad for what he's done and also raise some awareness on the importance of knowing and learning CPR. We hope that Brad's home right now. We just found out about this story, came out to Blackfoot. We're going to thank him with some gift cards courtesy of Ashley Home Store. We got him a gift card to Amazon and a gift card so he can take his wife out to dinner. Let's go thank Brad. Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Are you Mr. Pearson?
I am.
How are you feeling?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, we got a message late last night from someone who knows you telling us about a pretty heroic thing that you did. Was it just yesterday?
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Yeah. Would you mind sharing what happened?
I was working. I'm working from home. I work for Mountain View Hospital, and I'm working from home at my computer. And I heard something. It sounded like talking at first, and I wasn't sure what I heard. So I came to my front door and I looked out and I saw a gentleman in the pasture, on the other side of my pasture, and I thought he was kneeling down fixing a riser. And so I didn't think anything of it. I walked back in the house and I got to my kitchen chair where I sit and do my work, and I went to sit down, and God told me that I needed to come back out to the porch. So I came out to the porch and I hollered out to the gentleman. He's a Hispanic gentleman, and I hollered out to him and asked him if he's okay. And in his broken English, he said, "Policey, policey." And then he leans down and picks up a man. And so I see a man sitting there and he looks unconscious. And so I ran out my door and got my phone out and called 911, and for whatever reason got disconnected a few times, but by the time I got to my mailbox I had 911 on the phone. And as I was hurrying out to him, and she said, "Is he breathing?" And I said, "Well, I need an ambulance immediately." And I says, "I've got a man down," and they asked if he was breathing, and I said, "I'm being told he is, but I don't know for sure." Mm-hmm. And as I got to him, and I asked the gentleman, "Let's lay him down," and I checked, he wasn't breathing, and he had no pulse. And so I immediately started CPR. I just kept doing it until the paramedics got there. And
how long was that?
I don't know exactly. She had me on the line about 7 or 8 minutes, and most of that, almost all of that time I was doing CPR. And then I believe she hung up as they started pulling down our lane, and it took a minute or so to transition. So it seemed like an eternity.
That's a long time to do chest compressions though, because isn't it pretty exhausting?
It's extremely exhausting, and I felt like I asked my Heavenly Father multiple times to help me so that I could help this man, because I don't have much strength, and I was able to keep doing it. So I kind of feel like it was a huge miracle.
From what I have heard, the guy survived.
I understand that he's going to pull through and do okay. They said it was really touch and go at first. Paramedics had to use an AED on him multiple times, and they had a machine doing chest compressions, and they worked on him in my field for 30 plus minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Before they transported him. But when they transported him, they said he had a chance because he was breathing with oxygen and he had a pulse. So,
oh my word.
So I feel like it was a huge miracle. The fact that I heard him in the first place and went out there, and the fact that I was able to do that. I mean, and I've been a physical therapist for over 35 years. And I've never once had to do chest compressions in a hospital situation or anything. I've been trained my whole career, and I've been in other emergency situations, but never had to do chest compressions, and that was pretty crazy.
So how are you doing today?
I'm exhausted. I've been dealing with some issues myself. That's why I'm working from home, but I'm just grateful to God that I could be a tool in His hand. That I could help somebody that needed help, and and it looks like it turned out great.
It's amazing. We're grateful too, and we want to honor you for our Feel Good Friday segment. I know you didn't do this for any glory or anything,
No, not at all.
but we figured because you are home, you can do some online shopping, and then hopefully you can make it out to dinner and go with whoever you want.
Perfect.
But we're
My sweetheart, my wife. So
well, good.
Yep.
Well, thank you very much, Brad. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton here with EastIdahoNews.com. We are in Pocatello today, about to surprise a couple named Michael and Amanda. I got an email about Michael several months ago. This is what it said. I met Michael when he posted classified ads in Facebook groups, seeing if anyone had old reel-to-reel tapes. I didn't respond. In fact, it seemed nobody responded for a few months, so he asked again. I don't know why I even noticed the post. I guess there was something genuine about his requests. One day I happened across some tapes in a thrift store, so I grabbed them for him. I found his old post and asked if he was interested. He actually lived in one of the routes I take to my offices, so I arranged to stop by his house to drop them off. A neighbor came out and told me Michael would be back in a few minutes because someone's car wouldn't start, and Michael drove him so he wouldn't be late for work. This was interesting because Michael hadn't been able to meet me earlier when he said he had to take a friend to the food bank. I asked the neighbor if Michael was regularly driving neighbors around. Oh yeah, well, as long as he has some gas. Michael did show up soon. He was very excited and said the tapes were great and he could give me a few dollars for them. I couldn't possibly take the money, so I told him to save it for gas. It was one of the best random nice things I've ever done. I don't know Michael other than those few minutes. He may not have a phone number, but his name is unique enough. You can find him on Facebook, and I have his address, so good luck. So we're going to see if we can find Michael today and thank him for what he did to this random guy who met him on Facebook. We got Michael and his wife or partner, girlfriend, we're not really sure because we haven't met him. We got him some gift cards thanks to Ashley. We got him $50 to Amazon and a $50 gift card to Texas Roadhouse so they can go out and enjoy dinner. Let's go see if they're home. So they're not home, but there's a neighbor standing outside. Maybe she can help us track down Michael.
I think you should call home right now. Because it's a surprise. It's kind of like an emergency. Okay, 10 minutes? Oh, perfect. Perfect. Okay.
Thank you for doing that. What type of people are your neighbors?
They are exceptional people.
Yeah.
And they helped me because I was hit by a semi and I've broke my back working. And
oh my gosh.
They bring me food boxes on Wednesdays and they help me. Easier to see you guys.
Hey, how you doing? You must be Michael.
Yeah, I am.
And you're Amanda? I'm Nate with East Idaho News.
Okay.
We got an email about you about 8 months ago. From somebody who you had apparently put on Facebook that you wanted reel-to-reel tapes.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that?
Yes, I do.
And then there was a guy who found some at the thrift store.
Yes.
And he said he tried to bring them to you, but you were out helping a neighbor who ran out of gas.
I've something along these lines, yeah.
And then another time you were out getting food from the food bank for another neighbor.
Correct.
And he was just so impressed with you, a complete stranger, for the generous things you were doing, that he emailed me and said, I don't even have the guy's phone number. I don't know anything about him. But we decided to honor you for our Feel Good Friday segment.
Oh, how wonderful.
Every week we do a segment with Ashley Furniture, and we got you some gift cards.
Oh, how wonderful.
So there's an Amazon gift card.
Well, I'll be darned.
And then here's a gift card to Texas Roadhouse. It's not Sonic, I'm sorry. But you can go have maybe a little different lunch.
That'll be nice.
And I just want to ask, what makes you decide to do all these kind things? Your neighbor here has been singing your praises for the past 10 minutes.
Well, that's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle.
Where does your kind heart come from?
Well, I just always been very compassionate to others. I mean, I've had a hard life myself, so I understand hardships and what it's all about, not to judge people, you know? Yeah.
Well, I'm so glad we could meet you today, and thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you.
Now the world will know about the kind hearts of Michael and Amanda and your wonderful neighbor here.
Yes, she is. Yes.
Well, thanks, guys. Thank you for coming back.
Thank you very much. Yeah,
we drove from Idaho Falls just hoping we'd
wow.
find you. We didn't have a phone number, nothing.
Oh, my.
And you weren't home, and thank goodness she was out.
Oh, great. Great. Thank you, guys.
Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton. We are standing outside the Eastern Idaho State Fair, which wrapped up last week. As we all know, it was another successful fair. There's one guy here who's been coming every year for decades, and this was his last year coming. His name is Lawrence. He's from Preston. Let me tell you a little about Lawrence. He's from Preston, Idaho. He's 81 years old, and he is retiring from superintending the rabbit exhibit and competition after 54 years of providing exemplary service to the public. He's raised several commercial breeds since 1946 and is well known in the rabbit community for his amazing stock. He served as a licensed ARBA, which is the American Rabbit Breeders Association judge, for several decades, traveling around the country judging 4-H and open sanctioned shows in all but 2 of the 50 states. He has some awesome stories and certainly deserves some accolades for his work. He's seen a lot of rabbits over the years, a lot of kids, a lot of fair visitors, and we're gonna go thank him for Feel Good Friday. As I mentioned, the fair is over, but we're shooting this on the last day of the fair. So let's go find Lawrence. We did get him a few gift cards from Ashley Home Store that he can use to go out to dinner, and we're gonna thank him for all he's done. Lots of cute bunnies here at the fair. Look how big this guy is. He's enjoying the fair food. You must be Lawrence.
He is.
How are you? I'm Nate with East Idaho News.
Good.
A lot of beautiful rabbits here this year.
Yes, there is.
How many years have you been coming to the fair?
54 years.
54.
Yes.
Have things changed over the decades?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. This man that's at the fair board manager now is really a good man. I really like Brandon, doing a good job. But this is my last year here.
Your last year, you've decided to retire.
I'm 82, I'm ready to retire.
Yeah. What's been your favorite part about doing this every year?
What's been my what? Favorite?
Your favorite part?
Just see the judges that's come in and how they've graded the animals and stuff. All those Californians and the New Zealanders over there belong to me, and the mini lops here belongs to my wife, and we had a good results this year over here.
How many rabbits do you own?
Well, I've probably got about 140 home, and there's 94 here.
Oh my gosh! Wow. And it's just been something you've enjoyed your whole life.
Yes, I've had rabbits since I was 6 years old, 1946.
Oh my word.
So I've raised them every year since then.
Are you gonna miss coming to the fair every year?
Yes, I will. I might come up and try to show, but I just can't keep doing the long-term. I'm just too old to keep up with it.
Yeah. Well, we got a really nice email from someone that wants to be anonymous, singing your praises, saying how many people you've influenced over the years, and you've helped with 4-H too, haven't you?
Yes, I have. The 4-H is a good program. They do a good job with the kids. The FFA is a real good program too. But if the kids get involved and join the ARBA, American Rabbit Breeder Association, they'll learn a lot more and they'll do a lot better in their showing.
Yeah. Well, we wanted to thank you for all you've done. We got you something. What? Let me find it in my pockets. I got too many pockets. We want to send you and your wife to dinner. So that's a $50 gift card. You live in Preston, don't you?
Yes, I do.
So I think there's one of those Texas Roadhouses in Logan.
Yes, there is. I go there quite often.
Do you? Good. Well, and then this one is also $50. You can use it at any of those places. Olive Garden, Longhorn, any of those.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. I know you don't do this for the glory or the honor, but someone thought enough about you to email us and say.
I'd like to know who that was.
I can't tell you, but just know that someone really appreciates it, and we do too. I mean, you've been an integral part of the history of the fair, of the rabbit program.
I've seen a lot of guys, a lot of superintendents come in and go, and I've been their assistant, but this year I'm doing it, the whole thing, so me and the wife is.
Oh, great. Well, thank you, Lawrence. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you very much.
You take care. It's Friday. You know what that means. Time for Feel Good Friday. We are outside Perkins Restaurant in Idaho Falls, kind of an institution here in Idaho Falls. There's a woman who works inside who is celebrating her 30th work anniversary. She's worked at this restaurant for 30 years. Her name is Jeannie. She actually goes by Mama Kerr, and everybody here loves Jeannie. loves Mama Kerr. In fact, not only her coworkers, but her guests who come in to eat, they ask for her to be their server. She has been to mission farewells, homecomings, funerals, weddings of her guests. She becomes that close to them. She worked at a few restaurants in Rexburg and Rigby before coming here to Perkins. Her husband became disabled in 2002, so she became the sole breadwinner with 3 young kids at home. She always puts herself on the back burner. She puts everybody else ahead of her. And we're celebrating her today for Feel Good Friday. We're so glad that she has been contributing so much to our community. So as you can see, we got her some flowers, we got her some chocolates. We also want to give her a night out. We got her a gift card to the movies, thanks to Ashley Home Store. We also got her a gift card to some other restaurants that aren't Perkins, that she can go and celebrate either with her grandkids or her children, whoever she wants. She just got to work. Let's go surprise her. Hi, Joe. How are you?
Good.
Good to see you. We're looking for Mama Kerr. How are you? Are you Jeannie? Jeannie, come on over here.
Thank you.
I'm Nate with East Idaho News, and I actually want to call you Mama Kerr.
Mama Kerr, okay.
Is that what you're known by around here?
Yes.
Now, we heard that you had a really special day coming up this week.
Tomorrow,
And tell me what that day is.
it's my 30th anniversary here at Perkins.
Wow, 30 years.
30 years.
When you're only 35. How is that possible?
No, I'm 38, honey.
38. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what is it that you like about your job?
Well, it is management. It is all my fun co-workers, and it's all my guests that I just love, and I have grown such a good friendship with, and it's wonderful. It keeps me coming to work every day.
Every day for 30 years?
For 30 years.
Good for you. I understand you've been to the weddings of your guests,
Yes.
and mission farewells and
Yes.
events and sadly funerals. I mean, you've
Yes.
come to know your customers.
Yes, I have.
Well, you're the type of server that everybody wants, and we wanted to come and congratulate you on such an amazing accomplishment. So we got you a few things.
Okay.
We got you some chocolates.
Thank you.
And some flowers. You got that? And then
Yes,
in my pocket here, we want to give you a night out. You can take whoever you want, your grandkids, kids, coworkers. We will go see a movie,
Okay, thank
and
you.
then you can go enjoy dinner. It's not Perkins, but hopefully you like one of those restaurants.
Thank you.
And it looks like your coworkers got you a cake and flowers. There's
Oh my! Thank you, everyone. You make me happy.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
It's so good, wonderful to see you too.
Congratulations. As you can't tell from your brief interview, Jeannie's just a beautiful person, a wonderful coworker, and it's been my pleasure she's got 10 years on me, but over the past 20 years, I've worked with Jeannie. It's just been wonderful.
Is she your longest working employee here?
She is right now, yes.
Okay. What an anniversary. How much longer are you going to be doing this?
As long as I can keep doing it, I love doing it.
Okay, we'll see you at 40 years.
Okay, we'll see you later.
Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton. You can see we are here in the lobby of ERMAC in Idaho Falls. We're about to surprise an employee here at the hospital who went above and beyond to help a patient who was here receiving treatment. The employee's name is Janelle, and the patient wrote me an email and said, Janelle found a bank envelope with my Christmas cash that I had unknowingly dropped in the ERMAC parking lot. The receipt from my bank was in the envelope, so she called the bank, then 2 Bank of Commerce branches used the receipt to track me down. The call from my bank telling me my cash had been returned was incredible. There was $1,200 in that envelope. I certainly had a Feel Good Friday. If you choose to honor her, please include a heartfelt thank you from me. So that's what we're going to do. It's actually, Janelle actually works the night shift, so they've called her in to say that they have a gift for her to come and pick up. So she should be here any minute. We're going to surprise her here in the lobby and thank her for being honest and obviously making a big difference to Terry. Janelle, would you mind coming right over here? Don't be embarrassed. So what did they tell you to get you into work today?
She just said she had a gift for me to
for me to come in.
I go, well, that's sure, I guess, but we have the gift. I'm Nate with East Idaho News. We got an email that a few weeks ago you found an envelope full of cash in the parking lot.
I did.
So tell me what happened.
I just found it and there was a receipt in there with the last 4 of the account number, so I just called the bank and turned it in.
Bank of Commerce, and they said that,
Yeah.
I guess that they went through 2 different banks. I don't know if you heard the backstory to track down the woman that owned it.
No, I didn't hear
Yeah.
all of it.
I guess 2 banks had to get together to track her down, and she didn't even realize that she was missing the money. But she must have known your first name because she wrote us and said, you need to go thank Janelle from radiology.
The bank actually asked for my name to give to her.
Oh, okay. Well, we're here for our Feel Good Friday segment to thank you. This woman was incredibly grateful that you did that. Do you know how much money was in there?
I think it was $1,200.
So a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could have had a good Christmas.
Yeah, but then somebody else who was already having a bad day, clearly, because they were here,
Yeah.
wouldn't have had theirs, so.
Well, we wanted to thank you on her behalf and appreciate your honesty. So we got you some flowers. Do you like caramels? Because these are gourmet caramels. And then we want to send you out to dinner.
Oh,
So there's a gift
thank
card
you.
to the Texas Roadhouse. We realized that Panera was pretty close to here. So if you needed lunch on your break or whatever, there you go.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming in on your day off. We appreciate it. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton, and today we are in the Mountain View Cemetery in Pocatello. Kind of an interesting place to do a feel-good Friday surprise, but I want to tell you why we're here. There's a father and his 5-year-old son who spent the summer here almost every Saturday and a lot of weeknights cleaning up these posts. They went through, cleaned them, they repainted them, they made them so that they are nice and visible for those people who want to come to the cemetery and find a gravestone, and they did this all completely volunteer. Their names, Ryan and Samuel, and did I mention that Samuel is 5 years old? He came every Saturday with his dad this summer to clean up the place, and they have done such an incredible job. They did not do it for a recognition or for any sort of glory or for a news story, but we want to honor them today for Feel Good Friday. We heard that little Samuel loves Skittles and Starburst, so we got him some big bags of candy. We also got for his parents a gift card to go out to dinner and to go grab some ice cream, all courtesy of Ashley Home Store. Now, today is the day that Ryan is going to come and present his report on this project to the people that run the cemetery. We're expecting him here any minute. His wife has agreed to bring their son here so that we can meet him as well. So let's go meet these guys. So Samuel, how old are you?
5.
And what did you do this summer with your dad here at the cemetery?
Paint the poles.
You did? And so how many did you do? Do you know?
All the poles.
All the poles. Was it a long time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just 18 days
18 days. So why did you do it?
to help our community
Well, that's good. Why did you like to help the community?
because I love it.
You love it. Well, we love you and your dad. So we wanted to thank you for what you've done. I got you some candy. Do you like Starbursts?
Yeah.
They're-
Skittles.
And Skittles? Well, good. That's what I heard. We got you a big thing of Skittles, too. You want to hold that? And there's a bunch of candy bars in this bag. In case, maybe you can give those to your mom. Or you can eat them. All right, now we're going to wait for your dad. He should be here any minute, and we're going to surprise him, too, okay? How are you guys? You must be Ryan. I'm Nate with East Idaho News. We actually heard about the project that you and your son here have been doing all summer. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Well, we go walking in the cemetery, and we were walking one day and we saw some of the poles were kind of rough and some of the poles were bent and some of them didn't have plaques, and we're going, gee, what can we do? And so let's talk to the folks here at the cemetery and see if they'll let us come help them paint them up. And so reached out to Craig, and Craig says, well, yeah, we can do that. And so we did that, and we spent, I think, 18 days over 52 days and came out and painted all the poles.
How many poles?
267.
Oh my word! So you repainted them, cleaned them, everything?
Yeah, we cleaned them off and repainted them, and we've got a report here for him where we show him the status of the plaques, whether they're loose or damaged or whatnot.
You kind of took an inventory as you went.
We inventoried them and kept track of all the work we had done.
Good for you. Wow. So why do this? So use your time and your money, I'm assuming.
He paid for the paint, but it was our time.
Okay.
Yeah, it was our time. Well, so you've met my boy.
Yeah.
And
he's very shy.
Teaching him about service, teaching him about doing a big thing. Well, you don't have to do a big thing all at once. You do a big thing a little bit at a time. And so now we can look back at the end of the day and at the end of the summer and say, well, we did a big job, but it wasn't that hard. That can hopefully give him courage as he grows up to not be afraid to tackle big jobs.
Good for you. Well, we wanted to thank you. We do a segment every week called Feel Good Friday. We got your little boy a bunch of his favorite candies, and we got you a night out. So there's a gift card for you to take your wife to dinner or whoever you want, and there's ice cream afterwards.
Ice cream afterwards. Well,
Yes.
Thank you very much.
And thank you. And it looks so nice. We were just getting video of some of the posts here, and it really, some people might say it's a little thing, but it actually makes a really big difference.
Well, yeah, as we were out painting, we'd come in the evenings usually on a couple of Saturdays, and folks are walking out. There's a lot of people who walk through here, and they would say, and they wouldn't notice it until they'd see us physically painting. And then they'd go by and they'd look, and then they'd turn around and they'd look again, and they'd say, oh, it looks a lot nicer. Yeah, it does.
Happy Friday, everybody. I am Nate Eaton, and today we are outside the Taco Bell in Rexburg. If you have been to this restaurant anytime over the past 22 years, there's a chance you've met Melina. She has worked here over 2 decades, and today is her last day. She is leaving her job here at Taco Bell, but they're not letting her go in quiet, in peace. In fact, they're about to hold a little celebration for Melina inside, and we're gonna show up and surprise her and wish her well as she has served so many tacos over the past 22 years. Ashley Home Store got her some flowers. We have a box of chocolates here, and we understand that she loves going to the Texas Roadhouse. So we have a gift card to the Texas Roadhouse, along with a gift card to get ice cream after her dinner. Let's go in and thank Melina for all that she's done and wish her a happy Feel Good Friday. Is this the party?
This is the party!
Hi, we heard there was a party.
I know you!
You do? Good. Is this Melina? Melina, how are you? I'm Nate with East Idaho News. We heard today is a special day. Is it your birthday?
No,
Oh, okay. What's happening?
I'm retiring.
You're retiring?
Retiring Taco Bell.
How long have you worked at Taco Bell?
22 years.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot of tacos. How many tacos have you served over the years? Do you know any idea?
No, I don't.
Well, we heard that this was such a special day for you that I wanted to be sure we came to Rexburg to bring you some flowers. And we got you a box of chocolates that you don't have to share. And I heard you like the Texas Roadhouse.
Yes, how
Yes?
much you guess?
Well, I don't know. I heard that. We got you a $50 gift card to the Texas Roadhouse. And do you like ice cream?
Yes.
Okay, there's $25 you can get ice cream after your dinner. Happy retirement.
Thanks.
What did you like best about your job?
Doing the tables.
Cleaning up the tables.
Cleaning up the tables and doing the sauces and the straws and the lids.
Oh, awesome. Well, I know they're going to miss you here, and so are the customers.
Uh-huh.
But you're ready to retire. You're ready to be done.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, we wish you well. It's so good meeting you. Thank you. Enjoy your party here.
Ashley in Idaho Falls and Pocatello is spreading good news by bringing you Feel Good Friday.
Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton. We are in Sugar City today. You might recognize this lady here. Have you seen Encanto? Are you the one person in the world who has not seen it? This is Adasa. Adasa, tell us what role you play in Encanto.
I play Dolores in Disney's Encanto, and I'm here visiting Brooke and Cameron.
Yes, Brooke and Cameron go here to Central Elementary School. They both have Down syndrome, and they love Encanto. They love all Disney movies, actually, we're told. So Adasa is so kind to come with us for this Feel Good Friday surprise. What are we going to do here?
We're just gonna have some fun, maybe give him a little present, and sing a little We Don't Talk About Bruno.
Yes, from the original, right here, the OG. Let me show you what we got these kids, both of them. We got some special packages. There you go. Okay, Adasa, look. There you go. She looks better in person. So we have a doll, little character. We've got a game called I Found It.
I found it. No, I found it.
From Disney. We've got an Encanto microphone. How appropriate.
Welcome to the family Madrigal.
And a little.
With headphones. So appropriate for her.
Yes, and it matches. I mean, so not only that, for everybody in their classes, we got candy canes.
Who does not love candy canes? They're delicious.
So this is going to be a really fun surprise. Their parents know that we're here, that Adasa's here. The school knows that we're here, but the kids don't know, and I don't think anyone else in the class does. So we're going to go in, surprise them, give them a Feel Good Friday they won't forget. Are you ready?
I'm absolutely ready. Are you guys ready to come along?
Let's
go.
Hey, everybody. How are you guys? My name's Nate, and I'm with East Idaho News, and we have a special visitor here today. It's Dolores. How many of you all have seen Encanto? How many of you know the song We Don't Care About Bruno? We don't care about Bruno? We don't talk about Bruno.
We care for him. We just don't talk about him.
Well,
So you've heard the song? Yeah. So if we played the song, you guys would sing along with us? Okay.
Adasa came all the way from Nashville, Tennessee to Adasa could come, we have a special surprise for 2 kids that are here today. Where's Brooke? Brooke! Hi, Brooke, can you come up here? No? Okay, I'll come to you. We wanted to bring you some toys. Do you like toys? You're a little embarrassed? That's okay. Can I show you what we got you? Look!
It looks just like me.
They modeled the doll after her. So this is for you. And an Encanto microphone. So you can sing.
Like welcome to the family Madrigal. And you can sing all of those fun ones.
Makes noises.
Oh, seriously. Family Madrigal. I knew it was
There you go.
the home of the family Madrigal.
And look at this. Who's that?
That's a pocket Dolores, so you can take her anywhere.
And a game called I Found It. It's a hidden picture game. And for all of you guys, candy canes. Candy canes? And there's some stuff in here for you too, Brooke. It's like Christmas came early. And we have the same thing for one other special student. Do you like Disney movies? Because we have the same things for you. The game. You want to look in there?
It's a really fun one.
More candy canes. There you go. You take that. You take that.
Oh, look, already getting started. It's a
And a microphone for you too.
You know, when we put candy canes in our tree, they don't last but 2 days on the tree. And all the kids are like, oh, I didn't eat them. And then their hands are all filled with candy and peppermint and they smell so delicious.
All right, and there's some other gifts for you in here too. Look, do you like cars?
Those are so fun, Cameron.
There
Yes.
you go. There's some fruit snacks. You must like fruit snacks. Looks like there's another car. Well, thanks guys for letting us visit you today.
This was so much fun.
Adasa, any idea how many times We Don't Talk About Bruno has been listened to around the world?
I know the video's been played 500 million times and heard around the world over 1 billion times.
So think of that. Everyone around the world's listening to this song, and you got her here in your school today.
Yeah.
The real voice from Encanto.
Thank you guys so much for having me in your classroom. Now remember, your teachers are here to help you learn. So be patient with them, because if you listen to them and you really pay attention, you'll be able to learn so many new things. So are you promising? Will you promise to me that you will listen to your teachers? Yes. Like be super, super patient? Yes? All right.
Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton here with Gentry in a very windy Burley, Idaho, where the wind's always blowing. We are about to do a really fun surprise. We don't often come out to Burley, but there's a woman named Debbie who was unable to make it to Gentry's show just a few nights ago in Rexburg. So what did you guys hear about Debbie?
Well, we heard that she had some back surgery, and she was planning on coming, but because of the surgery, she isn't able to make it. So this is one of our favorite things to do. We just like to show up at people's homes and, brighten their day a little bit. Hopefully we can bring her some joy and some hope, especially this season, right? It's really hard to be in bed during the Christmas season, not being able to get to your favorite shows and whatnot, but yeah, we're just excited to brighten somebody's day a little bit.
So what's going to happen, Brad, when we go to Debbie's house?
Oh, you know the drill. When we come to East Idaho, this Feel Good Friday, it's our routine. We love it.
We're feeling good.
Yeah. We're gonna go in there. We're gonna surprise her, and we're gonna sing a little song to her, bring a little Christmas cheer, and let the power of music do its thing.
Okay, so she has no clue. Her daughter does know that we're coming. We've got a gift bag here full of chocolates and a Gentry album and pretzels and all sorts of goodies. So what do you say? Should we go?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Hello?
All right.
Hi.
Well, hello, Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
How are you doing? We hear you had some surgery.
Oh.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. It's good to see you.
Oh, I was so sad I wouldn't be able to come to your concert.
Well, we brought it to you.
Oh my God. can't believe it. You guys are even more handsome than Oh my.
We'll pay you later.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And you.
Get over here.
Do you know what I was just saying about you? You are a genius.
Thank you.
You are. Oh my gosh, ask my family. I was just telling them, you've got to listen to these guys. I don't listen to anybody but you guys. No, I mean nowhere. Nobody. This is all.
We're just passing through on our way from Boise. We actually drove last night to Burley after the show, just to kind of cut the drive time down. And like, oh, we're in Burley. Gotta swing by and say hi to Debbie.
Oh my gosh, you guys! I cannot believe that you guys are here! I'm just so beyond words.
How are you feeling? It's good to see you up and moving.
Yeah, really. Oh my gosh, this outfit. I'm sorry. I'm feeling a little woozy right at the moment, but that's just because of I'm in the greatness of standing right here. But I'll be okay. I'll be okay.
And we'll have a seat and get comfortable. We'll single us up before we hit the road.
Oh gosh. Do you know what one of my favorites is?
What's that?
Tell you. Somewhere in Your Silent Night.
Oh yeah.
Every single time, it's just beautiful. It really, I cannot believe these guys are saying I absolutely cannot.
I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents by the tree. Oh, Christmas Eve will find me where the love like me. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. If only in my
So beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Thanks.
You guys are so talented and so sweet of you to come.
Absolutely.
Because I don't think I'll be able to make it Saturday.
Well, knowing that, can we do one more for you?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can say to me all day, I'd be in heaven here.
All is calm and all is bright everywhere, but in your heart tonight, the singing carols of joy and peace, but you feel too far gone and too far out of reach. Somewhere in your silent night, heaven hears the song your broken heart has cried. Hope is here, just lift your head, for love has come to find you somewhere in your silent night. From heaven's heights to manger low, there is no distance the Prince of Peace won't go. From manger low to Calvary's hill, when your pain runs deep, His love runs deeper
has always loved you, child, and he always will. Somewhere in your silent night, heaven hears the song your broken heart is crying. Hope is here, just lift your head, for love has come to find you. Somewhere in your silent night, love will find you. Love will find you. Love will find you.
So beautiful. It's even better. I cannot even thank you enough for coming here. But I know you guys have to here. Let me out.
So nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Speedy recovery.
Thank you.
Take it easy.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, thank you. You too. You're awesome.
Have a Merry Christmas.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. And you too. You're awesome. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Debbie, we brought you a gift bag full of chocolates,
Oh, my.
caramels, and of course a Gentry album, which you probably already have.
I do, but that's okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah. In fact, every time I go, just so you know, every time I go to Deseret Book, I'm checking the thing. Where's their latest album? I go up to the lady. You don't have anything new from Gentry yet? Where is it? So you guys need to get on the stick, okay?
There's also a $50 gift card to Deseret Book in here.
Oh,
we heard that was your favorite song.
Oh,
do you want to get a picture with these guys?
Yes. Oh, I would love that.
Happy Friday, everybody. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving holiday yesterday. I'm Nate Eaton. Today we are outside Fred Meyer in Idaho Falls. We're about to surprise an employee here. His name is Brandon. I got an email about something Brandon did for a customer just a few weeks ago. She said that she had scheduled a pickup order because she knew she'd be short on time with the tasks and events of that day. She had volunteered to take dinner to her neighbors who recently suffered a tragedy in the family. She planned to make a dinner that involved the ingredients she scheduled to pick up. Unfortunately, as sometimes occurs, the chicken in her order was unavailable. So she showed up to do the pickup. She asked Brandon if there was any way to substitute the chicken with a different cut or anything, because she was trying to save time. It was raining hard, and Brandon apologetically informed her that they were severely short-staffed and that he didn't think he'd be able to help her. She said she understood. She started to plan her next move to get some chicken or adjust the dinner plans when Brandon went back inside, came back out, and said he sent one of his employees to check on the meat. Long story short, Brandon went above and beyond and fulfilled the order. He was able to get the chicken. He came back out into the rain a few times to check on this customer, and moments later, she was thrilled when he walked out with the actual chicken. She said, "I was so grateful. I know it might seem like a simple gesture to do this, but it really saved the day. I was able to get the recipe I had originally planned in the crock pots at the scheduled time, all because of Brandon and what Brandon did to help her." She left him a 5-star review, but she wanted us to recognize him, and that's exactly what we're going to do here at Fred Meyer. Brandon is working right now. We have a few gift cards for him, thanks to Ashley Home Store, an Amazon gift card, and a gift card so he can go out to dinner with whomever he wants.
All available associates, come to the front of the produce for the morning huddle. Thank you. I need to speak with you for a second.
Right on.
Brandon, how are you?
Doing pretty good.
I'm Nate with East Idaho News. Let's turn you this way.
All right.
You want to come and stand right over here? There's really good lighting right here. So, thank you all for being here too. We got an email a few days ago from a customer who you helped a few weeks ago when it was pouring rain.
Okay.
She said that she got her order out in the car and that there wasn't the chicken that she wanted. And
I remember her.
You remember her?
I remember her.
Do you remember what happened from there?
Yeah, so I didn't like the fact that we didn't fill the chicken or offer a substitution, so I asked her to just hold tight for a moment, and I checked with the meat department. Sure enough, they had something we could get her. Went back in, made sure we filled the order for her, because You know, when people use our service, they're counting on it to be there. And I didn't want to ruin her dinner plans.
Well, she said it wasn't actually her dinner. She was making dinner for her neighbor who was in the hospital. And so she needed it to put in the crock pot, and she was trying to scramble to figure out where she was going to go get the chicken for the neighbor. And you kept coming in and out in the rain, and you finally got her the chicken. She left you a 5-star review, whatever that means, on your website or something. And we wanted to come and thank you for our Feel Good Friday segment.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yes, so we got you some gift cards.
Awesome. So just so you know, I'm just one guy, you know, and I can't do what I do without everybody who's standing here, because, you know, we've got the people in the deli who make sure that we have our meats cut. We have the people in grocery who make sure our stuff's full. We have a bunch of people in the home department who come over and help us in a pinch. You know, we've got our store leadership that makes sure that we have the staffing that we need to get it done. You know, the people in the meat and the seafood, they're running back and forth. I'm just the guy who happened to go car side. So, you know, thank you, but, you know, I want to say thank you to everybody here who's making it possible for us to do our job.
Oh, that's great. Well, maybe you could take them all to dinner. Or not, up to you. Well, thank you, and thank you all for the good, kind things that you're doing for everybody, especially the holiday season, and nice meeting you.
Hey, nice meeting you too. Thank you.
Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton here at the Aeromark Hangar in Idaho Falls. We have a really special Feel Good Friday. It's Veterans Day. This is Josh Sakalaris from Idaho Falls. Josh, what are we doing here today?
We're waiting for the plane for the deployed soldiers from Southwest Asia to come home today.
And there's somebody very special on that plane.
It's my wife.
Yes, your wife has been there for a year and a day, the day we're shooting this.
A year and a day.
So I can't imagine what's going through your mind right now.
I am nervous. It feels, somebody asked me that, and it feels like we've been online dating for a year, because all you see is like a, you know, FaceTime and stuff. So I'm super excited. Man, I am very, very nervous though. I don't know what to expect. I don't want it to be awkward.
It's not going to be awkward. It's going to be amazing. And here's the really cool thing. His wife is about to walk through these gates that are right behind our camera. She's been there, as I mentioned, for a year. She's a sergeant in the National Guard. Right from here, we're going to head over to Josh's daughter's school.
Yep.
Cece. She's 7. Yep. She has no idea her mom's here.
Not a clue. Not a clue. Yep.
What do you think her reaction's going to be?
Well, I hope she's not mad that we're embarrassing her, but I really hope we see some good emotions, because it's been a long year for both of us, and so this is a cool experience, and we wanted to do this, and I'm glad it worked out. So.
Well, we really appreciate you letting us tag along, because it is Veterans Day. We wanted to do something really special, and what better than to honor those men and women who have been serving our country and doing what they can to protect us and so many people from around the world. So. Your wife's going to be here any minute. We're going to get our camera set up, then we're going to head over to the school and surprise Cece. Cece, are you surprised? Yeah? Well, I'm with East Idaho News. We wanted to bring your mom some flowers and some chocolates and thank her for what she's done. serving. Can you hold these?
Can you hold this for me?
There you go. And we want to send you guys out to dinner.
Oh my
Hey,
gosh.
Dad, where's Dad?
Yeah, I don't know.
Josh, come in here.
Look at him. Are you so happy?
We did it, pal.
Yeah, you were so good.
We made it a year. We didn't kill each other.
Maybe you look sad.
All right, you get to choose which restaurant you go to on there. And then there's a gift card for ice cream, too.
Oh.
So you can make your parents take you out to dinner tonight. You can be back
Yes.
together with Mom and Dad.
Here, take one.
There you go.
Say thank
Oh,
you
and
so
these
much.
are for
Oh,
you.
thank you so much.
Sergeant. It is Friday, and it's our last Feel Good Friday of the year. We've had a phenomenal 2022, and we have a great Feel Good Friday to end the year. As you can see, we're outside the Ammon Walmart. I'm Nate Eaton, and I got an email a few weeks ago from somebody who witnessed something pretty incredible here in the parking lot. Let me tell you about it. This woman said, please track down Deputy Woodhurst with the Bonneville County Sheriff's Office. I witnessed the most amazing thing today in the parking lot of the Ammon Walmart. A lady was trying to get her cat unstuck from under the brake pedal of her car. She stated that the cat escaped from his carrier when she went inside the store. I offered to help, but found his hind leg was severely tangled behind the steering wheel. I suggested she call animal control. 2 officers showed up, Deputy Woodhurst and Deputy McIntyre, who took control of the situation. Deputy Woodhurst tried to maneuver things around, but to no avail. He then took apart the wiring harness of the vehicle. He worked for 40 minutes to free the cat and ensure the cat didn't break his leg, even when the cat bit him. He never gave up and never lost his temper. Once the cat was freed, thankfully unharmed, Officer Woodhurst put everything back together in the car, which took another 30 minutes. This is an amazing human being, and he needs to be recognized for his amazing compassion. Please find him. Well, we found him, and we're going to go surprise him and thank him for Feel Good Friday. Him and Deputy McIntyre. Deputy McIntyre is not working today, but Deputy Woodhurst is. So we have both of them $50 gift cards to go to dinner, and we understand that Deputy Woodhurst is on a call right now. So we're going to track him down where he's at the call at the hospital, and we're working with Sergeant Lovell with the Sheriff's Office. He's going to call the deputy out. We'll surprise him in the parking lot. Wish him a Happy New Year. Let's go. Deputy. Hey, so you're probably wondering what in the world we're doing here.
Yes.
We're here because we got an email about a kitten that at Walmart. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, so tell me what happened.
Oliver was on his way home from the vet, and his owner was going into Walmart to get a Rubbermaid tote, and Oliver crawled up under the dashboard of the car. So Oliver got his leg stuck when she tried to forcefully remove him, and she needed help getting Oliver's leg free, so I went and helped get Oliver out.
Wow, you remember the good details, the name of the cat and everything. So you were with me. Oh, he bit you. That's what I heard several times. And you were with Deputy McIntyre?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. So the woman, the owner of, actually it was a witness, I believe, that saw all this, that emailed me and was like, you have to track them down. You have to. Because they were so impressed that not only did the cat was biting you, but it took like, what, 40 minutes?
Something like that, yeah.
And then 40 more minutes to put it back together again.
Something like that, yeah.
Well, we do a segment every week called Feel Good Friday, so we wanted to honor you for Feel Good Friday. And so we got you and the other deputy who's not working today gift cards for dinner. So you don't have to go with him. You can go with whoever you want, but there's $50 for each of you to any of those restaurants.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It.
Thank you. I guess hopefully you don't see a surge in people needing help with their cats.
Hopefully not.
But we know the guy to call if that does happen.
Yeah, I did not catch cat scratch fever.
Good. All right, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Ashley in Idaho Falls and Pocatello is spreading good news by bringing you Feel Good Friday.